This piece is from my Los Angeles days. It's going to be hard to get it all in the frame. But it's a piece that I had on my easel. And this easel I had was basically a giant piece of plywood that was attached to the wall that I had built this. I had built it. And it was attached, and you can see this square area right here. I would put my canvases there. Those are the sizes I was doing at that particular time, or something similar, you know. And then over here, this is where I clean my brushes, you know. So it's a pretty interesting piece. I enjoy having this piece. I just discovered this the other day. So that's what that is. This is from the first Gulf War, 1990. 1990. Man, that's a long time ago. That's on a bed sheet, I think, or on some sort of really flimsy material. This one over here is on a bed sheet. That was on a bed sheet. Do 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 do. Oh, see, there's a knife up there. That's from my O.J. Simpson series right there. I don't know what that is. This is a communications piece. If I get too jittery, just stop the video if you want to look at anything. I've got to go into town here next few days. Maybe I might go tomorrow. I've got to go in and get some, you know, the other day, you know how my mind works. I was going to tell you about, well, I think I've already told you, but I was going to tell you about something, and I got sidetracked by those 9/11 pieces that I did back in 2001. But this is a huge kiln. I mean, this is a big freaking kiln. I don't know the size of it actually. Let me see. And this is my smaller kiln. This is a much more advanced sort of a kiln, but you can see how small it is in there. It's a very small kiln, but it's got a controller, and a guy built that kiln from. Matter of fact, that was the guy I was telling when I was telling you about Pat de Vere. I was telling you that I said, telling the guy, I said, I don't know what I should be doing. He said, you should be making jewelry. And I'm really glad I took that advice. Very glad I took that advice. Because, sometimes you need people to help you. 17 and a half. I mean, that is freaking big. That's I think it's like I think it's 2.5 cubic feet. Seems like it would be bigger than 2.5 cubic feet, but I don't know. Probably not. Let's see how deep it is. What is that? I can't read it. 20. So it's 20 inches by 17 inches. It's more of a circle. So anyway, it's supposed to be around 2.5 cubic feet. But it's huge. Huge. If I can figure out how to make that, well, it's just a matter of experimenting to make it work for what I need. But so I'm going to be making jewelry again. I'm going to be making these. I've been doing research, on money and what people use for wampum. Wampum was used. It was interesting. It was used in the colonies, and I looked at it, and it looks just like basically seashells, particular types of seashells that were washed up on the beach that it took a long time for them to get to that state. So I think I'll be doing some sort of donut shape or something that kind of resembles a trade good that would be from ancient times, or it's going to be more. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, this is kind of interesting. This is a portrait of me and my dad. That's me right there. And that's my dad up there. And that little box, that represents my dad. There's my dad right there. He was born with 2 club feet. And he was kind of a guinea pig for he was sort of a guinea pig for what was it called? Those kind of surgeons, orthopedic surgery. I'm glad I have that. Very glad I have that.